Peace. What it do? Day 2. What up, though? What's happening? A new day to wake and play. Right? Right. Today I'm using cardboard. Some cardboard, some tape. A piece of yellow paper thingy, and a flat Coke can. Looks like. Maybe not. Because why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, just use what I find sometimes. I like that. Just make it like a unorthodox or something. I really like painting on brand new canvas that's already gesso versus me having to prime it. That's already primed versus me having to prime it. And then, you know, there's some artists that like to paint on the raw canvas, but it varies. You know what I'm saying? Different strokes for different folks. But every now and then, when I don't want to paint something big, I jump to the lost and found items. And I see that the different scaling and size gives me, it's like a different marble to roll around, you know? Because somehow I approach something like this piece of cardboard, which has a frame. I'll clean the glass and frame it later. I approach this the same way but differently. That's how it seems to work itself out. So as usual, when I make art, I usually, if not always, so I usually have a POSCA marker in there somewhere. I have to. I love them. Love the POSCA. So today I'm gonna use POSCA marker. I'm gonna use some crayons and maybe a few pastels. Nothing planned. Nothing planned, just wanna draw, man. Oh, and check it out already. I'm like, oh, I left this piece of tape on here, but the rest I peeled off and put this one, but it's a different color. So I'm gonna leave it just like that. This will be the bottom. This is my base. And so today I'm gonna draw what my mind saw. Hopefully y'all will go along with me. You know what I'm saying? Look, he's so happy. Let's go. Here's the back side. So I'll chit chat for those who don't mind, those who are interested, and I'm having a closer understanding as to why I'm doing what I'm doing. Is because I used to make art on the Venice Beach boardwalk. And the sun was shining bright. It would dry the paintings so fast. The sun would dry the paintings so fast. That was just like, that was wild, because that was a game changer. You feel me? Like, there were times where I would make a painting. It was one time I was making a painting, and this couple was coming by, and they were from Italy, and the lady, she just loved the painting. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. The gentleman was like, yeah, it's her first time visiting. You know what I want to get it for as a gift? She's like, really? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, you can go enjoy the beach, and by the time you're finished and you're ready to leave, the painting will be dry. You can come back and get it. And that's what they did. You know what I'm saying? So because my studio was outdoors with the beach as the backdrop, the painting dries in an hour or so, and I wrap it up and it's on the plane. So there came a time though where at nighttime I still wanted to create, and I wasn't set up to paint basically. So at that moment I was like, well, let me draw. And that showed me that there's other mediums, right? Because I know this stuff, but I kind of got distracted in life, and then I lost track of the stuff that I know. And now that I kind of let go of all the extra and I deal with the basics, it's all coming back to me step by step, instead of like an avalanche. Right now it's just like different height waves coming through, and I can just like dolphin them, like echo, right? Because we all learn at a different pace. And I'll say this, I was a C and D student. I could have been an A and B student. I didn't apply myself. So did my mother approve of that? No, but I knew that a D was passing. So my work ethic, I think, is part of me trying to redeem myself, because I could have took academics more serious and excelled. And so coulda, woulda, shoulda, whatever. I haven't taken an IQ test. I do know if you're the smartest person in the room, you need to find another room, right? Right now I spend so much time in my room. Now I want to do the inner work. So when I go out there, I'm out there, because I'm already out here. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, like drawing is, I think I don't know, it's not more direct than painting, it's not more instant, but for me, let me speak for myself, it's more like, fuck, I don't know. That's why I let the wrist do the talking, because I asked a friend a long time ago, years ago, on Instagram. She an artist as well, right? But I asked her before I started making art. She was already making art, and I asked her, how do you get the thought from here to here to here to here, right? I asked her, how do you get it from where it comes from to your mind, to your hand, to whatever you're, like, how do y'all do that? She could not answer the question for me. So I had to answer it myself, as I needed an answer. Cause like, man, I could sit here and be like, I should have been in a creative class when I was a kid growing up. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but wasn't. So I remember in high school, I did take an art class because it was mandatory. No, it was probably that word where you could like choose PE, art, or something else, home economics or some shit like that. But I mean, we drew fruit and a little shadow of it, maybe some prisms or something. I can't even remember what I did in art class. More than anything, I got on the teacher's nerves trying to be a class clown. So for me, I'm in college right now. So I get to and then learn from it. And oftentimes I surprise myself because I'm not building a Cybertruck here. I'm not doing rocket science, but I am expressing myself. And to a certain extent, with this type of play, I can't control the outcome. That's why I enjoy it. Sure, I can think like, oh, let me put an eye here, put some teeth here, let me draw a figure here. But that's thinking. Like once I stop doing that, then it's back to and it nunchucks itself. But because there was a time, I mean, I'm sure it still happens somewhere, but as humans, we used to live off the land. You know, now we work, et cetera, et cetera. And so I would just like to have my place on the spectrum. Yeah, you know, I don't know how they build skyscrapers, submarines, sewing machines, right? So maybe that's not for me to do. And I don't even know how I do this, but I'm passionate about it. So that's what's for me to do. So when I went to the beach, it was on a whim, and everything turned around there. Because when I was working at the juice bar, I started making art, and one of my coworkers bought a painting, and then her boyfriend bought a painting, and another coworker bought a painting, and my manager at the time seen my art, and she said she advised that I should leave the job. She advised that I should leave the job and pursue art. And of course, no manager has ever told me something like that before. But she said that she too used to make art, and then she met her boyfriend back then, which became her husband, and she said after that she never made art again. And she said, I think you should go make art. And I took that and I ran with it. And then maybe like a month after, the business closed down overnight. They sent out emails, blah, 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 blah. They shut it down. But by then I had already pretty much transitioned. I was living in a warehouse downtown, and the landlord was doing something with the money, popping them hands. They were doing something with the money. It wasn't whatever. And then so on a Monday, I got off whatever I was doing, and there was a eviction notice on the door. And at that moment, I said to myself, damn, I must be maturing a little bit because I'm not angry. Whatever this person's doing, like I make money and I pay the rent. So if they don't pay the rent, that's on them. Yeah, it can trickle down a domino effect to me, but okay, so I need to this is here, and this, so I make a decision. I just hit my homie up. Yo, you at the beach? Yep. Hey, I'm about to bring everything through, man. You got me? Yep. Boom, done. So I grabbed a U-Haul, I packed up everything, and then next thing you know, now I moved to the beach. But before that happened, I needed to free myself. So the room that I was staying in at the warehouse was full of paintings because I would work wherever, paint, work, paint, work, paint, work, paint. But the first night I stayed there, my car got broken into and somebody took my favorite skateboard, and that had me in like paranoid mode because after that I didn't even want to sleep. I had like an old school Delta 88 at the time. I love that car. So now I'm all whatever. So I'm up in the middle of the night painting. So when the eviction notice came on the door, it was perfect time for me to just roll out. When I got to the beach, I put things in storage. I went to the boardwalk and I asked the homies that I had met prior, because I used to go to the beach like once a month, twice a month, my day off or whatever. And the homie Crockett was there, and I asked him, bro, Twin was there. I said, do y'all mind if I set up my art? And they said, nah, bro. I was home. I was home. And so everything changed after that, because the next, next day or whatever, I'm setting up my art and stuff, and this guy comes up and we start talking, and he started getting emotional. He started crying. I'm just trying to make a long story short, but we're talking or something. I said something and he's like, how do you know that? Like, how do you know that? He started crying. I'm like, I know what kind of moment this is. So I couldn't let him know that I didn't know. You have to act as if you know. So I said something else, and he's like, man, I really love this piece, man. How much is this? And I'm like, I don't know. It's my first day out here. And he's like, I'll go to the ATM. So he went to the ATM. He came back with $100. He was like, is this enough? I was like, yeah, of course. So we talked a little more. I signed the piece, wrap it up. He leave with it. He come back. He walked away, then he came back. He said, man, how did you know that? I just looked at him. He said, thank you. And then he left. And when he left, I'm standing there like, damn. I'll never work a job in my life again. And it wasn't because the man gave me $100. It was because I touched him in a way that I had never touched nobody before. Pause. You know what I'm saying? And that is what art is about. The average human feels okay, let me just say it this way, right? Right or wrong, the average human feels everything, and they don't know what to do about it. They don't know what to say, and they don't know where to go. So talk to the person that they could say it to, because who can you trust? So the parasites have company inside, which creates turmoil. And that's what art is for. Because you can have a canvas that's all salmon, and someone can look at that the list goes on. Because we try to make sense of things, and then art defies that because there are no rules. So it helps you see what you feel. Vice versa, you know, I'm just saying. So it went from that day to me learning how to play again, right? I'm a big kid in the sandbox. And so now I'm making this art, these creations, and I'm sharing it with people from all around the world, and myself, and my Instagram, which has over 20,000 posts on it. And you know, years go by. I'm still doing this. And of course, it has evolved now. I have a message to share, but I'm taking my time with that because words are powerful. And I feel like I have something to say, and it matters. And so I'm narrating my story. So I'm gonna tell it the way I want it to be told. So yeah, it's about smarter, not harder. It's chess, not checkers. What I'm doing right now, I just want to talk. You know what I mean? I want to talk more. And this is a way for me to do that. But I don't want to be a narcissist. So I need something to talk about, right? And what they say? Smart people talk about the great minds talk about it, and all that. Yeah. So I get it mixed up. I get it confused because sometimes when I travel to these other countries and I see how these people live, it's not as hustle and bustle and fast paced as it is here in the US. So I'm like, let me slow down a little bit. Kinda. Cause who do I do this for? So I went from sharing my art every day, whatever, every day at the beach, right? To not showcasing. And that was a journey on its own, right? And a level up. So now I want to share it more. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's here, it exists, and that matters. That's it, basically. Like they say, nothing's new under the sun. So it's about me, but it's not about me. It's about what's there. That's what it's about. It's about what's there. Because it's nothing and then it's something. That's it. That's the value. And then whatever else it can accumulate to, cool. But I just want to focus on that it's there. And that's not always the way it go, right? Because I had a sign with my art. It used to say, I found a garage sale sign, and I crossed out sale and I put share. Because I wanted to share my art, not sell it. And because, yeah, I was being too nice. I was like, well, if I'm going to sell it, then it's like, F you pay me. It's like, pay me as much money as you can now or get out my face, because the next person going to do it. But I didn't want to treat the game like that. So I often allowed people to pay what they wanted to. So somebody would say, train of thought again. That's that. Smoking them tree, but I know I think I was talking about the beach, but yeah, they'll say, oh my God, did you make all these? I'm sitting there making the art. I'm sitting there in their face making it, right? Like sometime years after the beach, I was like, why didn't I have a chair and a table? Why was I on the floor? Why? It's like, bro, because you wanted to show the people you were in it. You were in it. You got it out the sand. You were in it. That's why. Okay, all right, makes sense. Because I was on the floor, art scattered everywhere, pomegranate seeds everywhere, but that felt natural to me and comfortable. That's why I didn't second think it or second guess it. Now, yes, I would do things differently for my back and my knees. But yeah, I was in it. So sometimes, again, regardless if the piece had to dry or not, sometimes I would make art, make it, put it out on display. So here it comes. Somebody just come grab it up, boom, boom. I'm like, man. So I did not know how much to charge people for my art. So what I did was a learning experiment. I wanted to learn how people think. So I say, how much would you like this piece to be? And they look at me like, what? Yeah, no. I think this is beautiful. I made it. You think it's beautiful. You'd like to take it home with you. How much do you want to pay for it today? And then, sometimes they'll pay me low, and then sometimes they'll pay me more than I would even ask. So that was the, but yeah, it's just like I'm in between. I'm conflicted because nothing is free in this world, because everything costs money, energy, attention, or time. Nothing can, technically nothing can be free, although it can, but it can't. So I can't give it away for free, but I understand how powerful it is. It's damn near invaluable. So you can't really put a price on it, because this little thing right here that has this message on it, bro, is priceless. The message means so. So I played the game, but I manifested whatever, because I had a vision in mind of where I wanted to go and how I wanted things to be, and it's kind of getting there. So now I just tell myself, keep going. So sometimes I'm whipping up a big painting, and sometimes I'm whipping up a smaller drawing. I mean, like I said, I just came back from Japan. I've been about 6 times, I think, something like that. And I mean, everywhere you look, there's some art. There's art. There's little characters. They got faces, emotions, and all that. And it's like, why am I feeling some kind of way for feeling like a big kid? Like, that shouldn't be a bad thing. I need to get out of my own head. So that's what I'm doing now. I don't want to, jump in the whole social media thing, presence thing. However, I want to share my art. And everything's going digital. So there's other channels that I watch often, daily, and I'm just taking it all in, and then I'm gonna spit it all back out. But I'm rocking with those who like art. That's what this channel is about. This channel is about art. It's mainly about me making art until there's more engagement, and then I'll take it further. You know, it'll take itself further. We'll take it further. Okay, but I need to just do art so I don't do ego. You feel me? Cause sometimes I feel like I ain't shit, bro. I ain't shit. Let me tell you, I ain't shit. I ain't shit. Now, I'm not a piece of shit. I have a poop emoji, cause it's smiling. It's like, well, even you can, bro, you can have shit and still be happy. You can, right? So I'm happy with this shit. I'm happy with this shit. I'm happy with this shit. But I ain't shit, bro. I don't know how I got here. I don't know where I'm going. I ain't shit. So that's why I like this, because it goes from blank to boom. It's like, look at this shit. It's just some shit. But there's people who like this shit. And I like that they like this shit, because I make this shit. So we got some shit to do. So fucking right, I'm gonna do this shit. I'm gonna do this shit. I'm doing this shit. Shit. So keep going. Okay. So, cause I don't know. Ooh, got him. Ooh. Sorry. Not sorry. All right. The best way I can say this is, I'm full of energy, and I've been suppressing it. So there's times where I just want to, what the fuck? Like, yeah, I should, but I be having to chill. But this fucking shit, I love it, because the eyes are his eye. These are his eyes, but this eyebrow is his frown. And I mean, it's the simplest shit, but it's not, y'all. Oh my God. Come on. Come on. Because guess what? If you know, you know. That's how that money grows. I mean, it's like, are you kidding me? Man. So yeah, y'all. Was making the art, the message evolved, and it's not to be. But I'm telling you, 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 I'm telling you. Then what? I'm gonna show you as I tell you. Show you as I tell you. I'm gonna tell you as I show you. Because I used to be a cameraman, so I've done photography and videography for a lot of them. I was going down that path, something diverted me, and now I'm on my own path. So I'm not a scholar, philosopher, king on the throne, none of that. This year, I just learned that no is a complete sentence. I can just say no. I just learned that this year. Still practicing and exercising the ability to just say it, no. Let me make sure it's still rolling. Cool. So, I kind of know what's up. The shroomies will do that to you. And that being said, I only got something. And it made me, like, my mind always goes to songs. Jay-Z said, "What more can I say? What more can I do?" Does it get to a point where it's like, silence is golden. Silence is golden. I talk too much. Let me speak on art. There was a flea market I went to one time. There was an artist there. He had a small mason jar. Inside it was a rubber tongue. Sir, how much is this? $20. Need it. I want it in my life. I need it in my life. Come put it in my life. I'ma keep it in my life. The man put a rubber tongue in a mason jar. Of course, I asked him, what does this mean? Whatever you want it to mean, blah, 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 blah. Man, I talk too fucking much. I kept it until it kind of rotted away or whatever. But, man, we talk because we got lips. Talk too fucking much. Now that we got these devices, everybody got something to say. Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say. When nothing comes out, when they move, they live just about the jizz. What about that? What do you say if somebody you hate? No, we just take pictures this way. Like, it's all smoke and mirrors. Bullshit. So what I'm gonna do? Believe the hype? What did Morpheus say? Don't think you are. Know you are. When I was in high school, I used to listen to Boosie, Tupac, all that, right? All that. And then I heard Mos Def and Talib Kweli. Everything changed. I had the Black Star tattoo. You know, they changed my thing. I was like, oh my gosh, I can use my noggin. And Talib Kweli said, I don't believe, I know and decide. Damn. They say, if you know better, you do better. If you know better, you do better. I got a question. What the fuck we out here doing? Don't answer that. Because I talk too much, I generalize too much. Cause it's too hot for me. I gotta run for pressure, I gotta run for shade. And it's like, I can just chill out. Yeah, bro, chill. Okay. Cause I still be bugging out. I be bugging out. Not bugging out, but like, maybe it's the testosterone, you know? Just a little temper tantrum or something here and there. Cause, okay, you know what? That was yesterday. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be, 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 let it be. Big boy got to show his face. He got him a little cameo in there. Alright. Did I do it to the side? Did I do it to the top? All I know is when I do it, guaranteed don't flop. Oh man. We're gonna do it to the side. We're gonna do it just like that. Oof! Yeah, Thank you. done went up through there a couple times, so I can come back to tell you about it. And that's what this is. So I think I'll do another one today too, because it should be fun. You know, it's just like, man, it was blank. You know, it was blank. And now it's a think tank, just like that. When I move, you move, just like that. You know? Well, if you don't know, now you know. I kind of want to fill that spot, but should I leave it open? Man, get the... So yeah, y'all, like, it's all in my head. I think I know it over again. Nope. This is why I draw. This is why I draw, y'all, because I'm almost done talking. I'm not, but I am. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, talk for what? Do you really want to hear me talk? Do you want to hear what I gotta say? Oh, you want to see me eat crayons? I ain't even use it. I ain't even use it. Next time, Gadget. Next time. I'll use it. But, yeah, like, man. When it get like this, I just drink a little water and just chill. Because I used to do this 24/8, like non-stop. Like, just piece after piece after piece after piece after piece after, you know? Because that's just what it was at the time. Now I like to, like, chill a little bit, you know, play the video game, go to the thrift store and stuff. But yeah, boom. These are my emotions of the moment. Sorry, I see one more. Bowling ball head ass boy. That boy got that bowling ball head ass boy. Bam. Right? Like, what is this piece of shit? It's a fucking piece of shit. Oh my god. But I love it. I love this piece of shit. God, I love you. Say what you mean what you say. Man, if we did that, if I did that, if you did that, motherfucker. I don't know. I'm still learning this. I went and bought this fucking thing just to record because I have another little thing, but when it's in my pocket, I like it to be small in my pockets. I want this big ass shit fucking toting around all day. For what? So I bought it for here, for this. So you can see what I'm doing. And I can still message or call if somebody fucking bought on that one, right? Fucking DSLR is over there. I don't even want it. I don't want that. I want the smaller thing. Listen. At one time, I wanted to be a National Geographic photographer. I had stacks of National Geographic books, stacks. And yeah, and I learned like the best camera that you have is the one with you to use. So, you know, but as long as this can record long time, like this 40, 50 minutes, whatever, and you can see this, we good. We good, cuz. I didn't even know that people be like, I always wonder how do they like be filming a short TikTok, Snapchats, whatever the fuck, and they like zoom in on something and zoom out and then zoom in. I'm like, how the fuck they do that? Cause I didn't have the phone that did that, but now I do. So I'm like, oh. But again, right now I just want to kind of keep this raw and then see what happens from there. So I as of now, while I'm recording this, I can say I haven't even made a first video and uploaded it. I made a video yesterday, but I didn't upload it yet. So I don't even know how the thumbnails and stuff like that go. I'll find out as I go. Don't give a fuck. I just wanna document it. So I'm going to clean this off. I have a frame to put it in. Come on, bro. You know I got some frame. And cause that's what I do. I scribble and I dribble. Pass it and they score. Okay, I'm too short for all that shit. But yeah, like say what you mean what you say. You know. And nobody asked, but what I like about this piece is how it just flows. Like it's all there. It's all there and it's everywhere. Right? But look, even the big machine got his little grill mouth, right? But this killed me. He's over there laughing his ass off. And he's like, what's so funny? And he's like, I'll show you. He's like, you know, that's the please. That's what's going on here. You feel me? Because it's not, listen, it's not physical. It's mental. So we have this, right? All of that. Then we have this. You don't even have to lift a finger. You don't have to. You center self. Now you have a force field. You have your aura where you deflect it. You become invisible. It can't get to you. Neo, listen, this would be tripping me out. I wasn't smoking trees in Japan, so I was thinking. I wasn't sitting in the cloud. I am now, back in the cloud, but I'm above the madness. But I was thinking. I said, you know what? Ignorance is bliss. That's why they say that. Ignorance must be bliss. I get on the plane. I watch The Matrix. What did the snake say to Neo? Ignorance is bliss. Morpheus told him. Neo said, so are you telling me I'm gonna be able to dodge bullets? I'm telling you. What'd he say? He said, I'm telling you. When you're ready, you won't have to. So this bigger than me. This bigger than me, y'all. This is my drawing for the moment. I appreciate y'all being here with me as I scribble and dabble. Scribble, Scrabble, and dabble. Oh, Scribble, Scrabble, and Blabble. I appreciate y'all.